And 3, 2, 1, boom. And we're back to another episode of Socratic Gamers. Is a movie review. We checked out It Chapter 2.
Yeah.
It's been like how many years since the first one?
I think it was 2017.
All right, so like almost 3 years, I guess. September, October, November. Like, yeah, all right. It's like 2.5 years. Yeah. And yeah, just like all movie reviews, we're going to score it, review it, score it again to see if we swayed each other's opinion. That's what we do on these things. So, Vish, you go first. What do you think?
What did I think?
Yeah, score.
I was debating on the score.
Actually, wait, hold on. Quick pause. Before we continue with anything, that was a sick Khabib versus Dustin Poirier fight. Totally. We were thinking that Dustin didn't have a chance, but there were two like super close calls.
Yeah.
And now he's going to go fight Tony Ferguson. But we were checking it out. We're like, I don't know if Tony has the skill set to beat Khabib. But we'll see. You never know. Because like with Dustin, I was just like, you could always land that good punch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he did. That was one of the close calls. But anyways, yeah.
All right.
Super. Anyways, back to it.
All right.
Score.
I'm thinking 7.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
Or 7.5. We'll see.
Okay, so like a solid IMDb score.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it an 8.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're pretty close on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what did you think about the movie?
Overall, I mean, it was a good movie. I didn't feel it was great or better than the first one. I felt like
You were saying that they're like two halves.
So
like
it is. I believe what I've read was they are of the same book. I never read the books or the book. I mean, but the kid version was the first part of the book, and the second part of the book was when they're adults.
Oh, okay. So it's like, so like you're kind of supposed to watch the whole thing in like succession.
Yeah, like the book would be in succession like that. So this was, if you wanna
the full experience.
They might. I think they should release one that's mixed together, right?
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Because the parts where they were separate in this movie, when they were kids, was not in the first one.
Right.
So
okay,
if you included that into the, like, you know what I mean, like mix it together.
Oh, make like a remastered version.
Yeah.
Which is you merge the scenes together. That'd be kind of cool, actually. I'd be interested in that.
Right, but that'll be a long movie because this is already 3 hours.
True. Well, it's like a Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that's true.
The thing that I felt about the movie was like it was very like video gamey. Like it felt like a giant RPG I was playing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
There's
yes. Right? There's downtime and then there's exciting times, but like because the way like RPGs work is like they make you feel like you're living in the world and then they do all the craziness.
Yeah.
And I felt that with this movie. And same with the first one. It's like you're like watching it, but there's no like, because usually with movies it's like go, right?
Yeah.
But there was a lot of scenes where it's like you're just learning about the character. Right. And I thought that was really cool. It made it feel like long, but it made it feel rewarding.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sort of like, I wouldn't say Lord of the Rings because I still haven't finished the third Lord of the Rings. Like it's just so boring to me. But like like this one was like very, you got to know their backstories, and I liked when they're adults, who they were as kids highly influenced who they became as adults.
Right.
Like you saw the same like themes playing out in their adult relationships as their childhood relationships. Right? Like with the girl, she like married somebody that was like kind of like her father.
Yeah.
Same with the other guy. Married somebody that's kind of like his mother. That was interesting if the one guy was gay.
Right.
Yeah, it was like, oh, but he was like hiding it. That was an interesting twist. Didn't expect.
So there was some controversy as the way that the movie started.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember?
Oh yeah. That was so negative. I was like, wow.
Yeah, but like that was what people were like saying. Oh, it's
homophobic.
You could find this offensive, and then some people didn't, or would probably not go to see the movie just because of that.
Just because of the opening scene.
Yeah, like that was what I was hearing on the Twitters.
Oh, okay.
Like, oh, it starts off like this, and then it's like they didn't exactly explain what happened, but like, like in the first couple minutes, someone used the word the, and then that could, trigger people or
Yeah, I get what you're
something like
saying. Yeah, totally. Interesting. Yeah, I felt really bad for those two gay guys in the beginning. I was like, oh man, this is like so negative right now. They're like beating him up. Like, come on. Yeah.
Yeah, but there was like really, like there was no.
But then when it came back that the kid was gay, it was like, oh, that's interesting. You're playing on the same theme as the opening of the movie.
Right, but there wasn't really any like resolution to the situation that happened to that in the beginning. But
Oh, right.
right, so it's just like
Oh, right. They didn't even get like caught or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. So,
but that was like the controversy part of the beginning of the movie, and then I mean throughout the movie, it felt long though. Did you feel it was?
oh yeah, I went to the bathroom twice. I was like, oh,
right.
damn, it's a long movie.
But I did. I think only in one part I did feel a little sleepy. I don't remember where, but it was near the end of it though.
Oh, okay. So it's already like winding down and stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, what I will say is the choice of these actors was spot on.
Yeah, it was excellent.
That just the
So
the
good.
kids fit exactly who their adult versions were, like the way
Totally,
their
yeah.
mannerisms.
Yeah, totally.
Like they.
It was so fascinating. Well, that one guy, I forgot his name, but he played in Split.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that stutter thing down like so good.
Right.
When he's like,
Oh,
those
yeah,
characters
yeah,
in Split,
yeah.
it was like, oh yeah, you play this character well. But so like, I thought that opening Chinese food scene was really cool, and I thought it was also cool that like it was all in their heads when like all the craziness was going down.
Right.
You know what I mean? That was pretty fascinating.
Hmm.
Yeah, I liked that the movie played on the whole idea of fear and like overcoming your fear and overcoming like your. Remember, he's like you have to find like totems or touchstones from your past or something.
Yeah.
And it was like those are all the things related to like your anxieties, and then you have to like burn them, let them go. Like the spiritual connotation in this movie, which is like a horror movie, you wouldn't expect,
Right.
but it's all about like overcoming your past self and like pushing past the fear that you feel to rise into a new person, you know. And that's why I like the movie.
Right. Yeah. No. I mean, like the message wise, it's good in the moral sense.
Yeah, totally.
But in the story sense, I did not feel it was that compelling.
Okay, true.
That's
But
what
it was
I'm looking at.
But again, it was like an RPG. It was like you kind of just go along for the ride. You
Right.
know, like these characters and, like-
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In general, it was a good movie. It's just I don't know. I didn't feel as like compelled by the story.
Right.
I think there was like okay, like where did this thing come from or whatever that thing is, like from space or
Yeah,
whatever. But then
that's
there,
pretty weird.
and then like adding in a rule like it has to abide by the rules
Shape or something,
of what it takes
Yeah.
or something. Like why?
That's so lame.
It's an alien thing. So there's things like that didn't make sense to me.
What I found was like their acting was so good
Yeah.
in their like childishness, where it's like they were chanting something. Remember, it's like I forgot what the spell was, but they were chanting it, and as they were chanting it, like I was watching them, like, oh, you believe this is gonna work? I'm like, wow, you guys are really good actors. You're making me believe that this is gonna work, you know, because they're probably
I
in front
felt
of a
that was a
green
little
screen.
coo-
Though. No, it was like it was pretty like
Oh, yeah, yeah.
kiddie and lame, but it's like your acting, your commitment to acting was impressive.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're definitely in front of a green screen and you're just
Right.
shouting this thing, but I'm like believing it. So I'm like, oh, you're a good actor. You know.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
thought that was cool. Yeah. What'd you not like about the movie?
I thought I hit it a little bit, like just the story wise. Just I don't know, the way that the first one I can remember was just done really well, more like a horror. Like this I felt like there was a lot of comedy bits where it was
true.
not really scary
True.
in that
It's
sense.
like a horror comedy.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
a lot
which
of
was
comic relief in it.
which was interesting to say.
When the dude killed himself, I was like, man.
Oh
that's
yeah,
crazy,
so did it
bro.
hit like that was some dark moments? and
Yeah,
stuff.
but then that was fascinating that like he wrote in advance. He's like, I'm just taking myself off the board, like.
Because you all need to work together and
Yeah.
So like, as I guess he knew himself.
And then they kept like showing back like him as a kid, and I was just like, wow, this is like heavily invested in these characters right now. Makes me want to watch the first and the second like back to back.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and they should bring out one like an extended edition or whatever it's called, and then like mash them together.
It's also so fascinating with like the like showing their past and like showing their current and then going to the past to show where they'd all come from. So like with that guy who became an architect, and then it's like he's the one who built the fortress. It's like, yeah, of course that would happen that way.
Yeah.
You know, I thought that was really cool. Didn't it say like it was 2016 when I saw the date somewhere, or was it 2017? And I was like, oh, that's weird. Like, it's 2019 now.
Right.
So like, wouldn't they want to put it 2019? But I guess like they're trying to like mathematically calculate to 27 years.
I think so. Yeah.
But then I was like, now we're just watching the past. That was kind of weird for me. Like when movies do that, it's like it's not in the present time. It's like weird.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because like I'm thinking about today, but I'm like, okay, this is a past movie then, you know. It's just a small thing.
Yeah, no, there was just reminds me of like a show that was filmed a few like they've done 2 seasons already. The first season was in the year, I think it was in the year 2019. So they were filming the future, which is now, in the show, so that when it comes out, it's kind of like it fits the.
Yeah, you're saying.
Because it was a time show thing too, right? Going back in time and forward in time.
Fascinating.
So it was like they were adding involved in all this. So
because they knew when it would be released.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, I think they extended like the mashup, especially with the like now because they had to do those shots with the kids again, but like now they're a couple years older, right? So there are changes to them.
Right. The CGI I was saying, like
in the underground cabin thingy or whatever.
Yeah, I can kind of tell. I was like, oh, it looks like their faces are like CGI to make it look like they were still young.
Yeah.
But that's impressive with like technology, anti-aging technology. You see that trailer with like Will Smith, where he's like fighting his younger self, and it's like, well, you look really young.
Oh yeah, right.
But that's not actually what Will Smith looked like when he was young, so that's also kind of weird.
I think they're trying to take from his past images whatever they have. I don't know.
Yeah, but it didn't look like the same kind of Will Smith.
Maybe I think the tech. It's not like whenever they release trailers, doesn't mean the tech is fully done yet.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, they're still gonna work on it. Yeah, totally.
Especially today with the deep fakes and stuff. I think.
Oh yeah.
I think you can get there.
Yeah, when they showed the thing you showed me, the actor in this movie.
Yeah.
His face kept changing into
Tom Cruise. Actually, this was the guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny. Like some of these, especially that. Oh, what's his name though? The comedian one.
I don't know.
He was doing stand-up comedy as the older self of him, but it's like that's who he is in real person.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I can't remember his name.
I don't know his name either, but yeah, that's true. He played a comedian. It makes sense though, because him as a kid was very comedic.
The other thing that I found was funny was like they kept alluding to that guy that was a writer that doesn't have a good ending.
Yeah.
So it's like alluding to, I don't know, maybe this ending's not good too.
Oh, for it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking that as well, actually. I was like, are you writing about your experience? And you're just like, oh, this is a lame ending?
I think so.
Funny.
Because I did feel it was like, it wasn't like great, but it was like.
True.
It's just in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like.
I really like the banter between all of them. That was like, it almost felt like they were real friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe they had to do like some camping overnight trips together, and like just the way they interacted was very like authentic. It felt very genuine. Were you happy that the girl got with like I forgot his name, but like the fat kid?
Yeah, but he. Like
that was cool because in the first movie he really liked her.
Yeah, but like she got the wrong idea from that postcard, whoever.
Right. So that was good, like finalization.
Yeah.
You know, because like. She actually got with the correct guy.
Right.
Yeah. That was really cool. That was a cool scene. Yeah.
But like, when he brought them all together, like the idea that they were all potentially gonna die by, like that was like it wasn't gonna work, that thing.
Okay, yeah.
I don't see. I didn't get that, like that part too. Is like, why would you?
Oh, because memory's like, oh, because they didn't believe like we will believe some BS like that.
Yeah, but like, how do you know that?
Yeah, I know that's lame. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Like, I get it, but it's like I don't know if that's the same thing. It I think they did. Who knows?
True. Yeah. True. I like.
But they didn't explain what that thing was, I guess.
What they.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, that was really weird.
And then what really happened at the end? Is he gonna come back again? Or?
Did you think that it actually killed the kid in that the circus thing? Remember? Because I was like, is he messing with the main character, or did he actually kill that kid?
Oh,
or in the funhouse?
Mm-hmm. The funhouse?
Yeah, remember he like followed the kid that was at the Chinese food place.
Oh yeah. I think so. Oh,
He actually killed him?
I think so.
Or he's messing with his head.
I don't know. Yeah,
There's so many like murders. I thought the main character was going to, he was going to be framed.
Right.
Because he was chasing the kid, and then the kid would die, and then
yeah.
they'd all be like, "Oh, you killed the kid." There's a lot of like unanswered questions there about like the deaths of these people.
But like, yeah, they just leave it like it's all good.
I was like, "Oh, they died."
No, but they all like the movie ended with such a good tone.
Oh, happiness.
Yeah, but it's like so many people died.
Yeah, true.
It's like, what happens to the town after?
Yeah, totally.
Right.
Is there going to be another It movie, or is this it?
I think that's it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's good. Like I like it when they just like start and end it.
Who knows? Maybe it's a good franchise. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's like,
I think it's it.
if it doesn't die in this one, it's like, man, you guys are dragging this out.
Right.
This seems like a very good like open and close book.
Right.
You know, watch the first one, watch the second one, we're good.
I didn't like. Do you remember how the first one ended? Like how
they made the pact. That was it.
I understand, but like, how did they stop it?
Oh, didn't they like stab it? And then they were like, "I'm not afraid."
Oh, so they forgot that they could like use that against it, I guess,
or did they just do the exact same thing as the first movie? So there's gonna be a third movie because like they didn't realize.
I don't know.
But if there's a third movie, it's like, come on, man! Like everyone left the town. The black dude's gone now.
No, yeah.
Like, what the hell,
I think it will be a new set of people.
And they're all like, "Oh, we remembered."
Right.
You know, like the way they ended it, they like ended it. So if you make another movie, it's like you guys are just looking for cash. It's kind of like the Star Wars franchise.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you should have just ended it. I don't know why we're continuing. Like I didn't even like the second last Star Wars.
Right? Well, there's one more. There's gonna be more of Star Wars. Though.
The first one was good. And the one after that was like meh.
Yeah, it wasn't J.J. Abrams though. That's why.
Oh, there you go. And then this final one.
J.J. Abrams back for the last one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And then
this is supposed to be it for the whole like 9 trilogy thing.
For now.
Oh, okay, yeah, true. For now,
because
we all thought that the 6 were the end.
Well, there's other things that they can go into now that Disney has.
No, but I mean like in the main storyline, not like. Yeah, of course there'll be like side stories because like you have all that time to fill. Yeah. But like I mean, like what happens after like the final Skywalker?
That was like you could have said that in the first 6 movies.
True. No, but that's why. Yeah, true. I guess I don't know. I just feel like we're getting played now, movie wise. Like I hate it when movies like go too long. You know.
I mean, I don't know if it fits.
If it's a good
story,
like,
I don't.
Like Avengers is great because it's like that's like a comic book. You can go forever.
Yeah.
But like with other things, the thing I like about Avengers is like they kept playing upon the final movie.
Yeah.
Like the entire.
Well, now, that 10, like now that is done, right? Now they can go and do different ones.
Yeah, totally.
As they're doing so.
Yeah, I liked that. I like that because it was like everything was well placed and like everything led up to the next one. But like I hate movie series that like drag on for no reason.
Like what? Fantastic. No. Fast Furious?
Oh yeah, that's a great example. Yeah. Fast and Furious. Yeah, it's a great example. It's like really, we're just. But I mean, you
But
love it.
they're
You
not
love it
there
because
for
it's just
story.
action. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
it's just there for action.
Yeah, totally. The action's always gonna be there, but like the story is just like blah. Like I don't care what you do this time.
No, it's not about the story.
I just want to see you race fast cars,
Yeah, that's
bro.
all. That's all.
That's actually a perfect example. And like the Matrix, they're coming out with a fourth one now. Like Keanu Reeves come back. It's like you should have just left that one alone. We're good. And I feel that with like John Wick is gonna be like that too. But again, John Wick movies are just all about like action. We're not really looking for the story.
Well, it's not done yet, right? Isn't there? Has to be another one.
I think so. I can't remember how this.
I just saw that recently, actually.
What?
Did I tell you that? I saw it. John Wick 3.
Oh, you didn't see it before?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, it was crazy, eh?
Oh yeah. All right, in the first scene.
The first scene when he broke the dude's neck, I was like,
my mouth, like.
I know. Everyone in
my
the
jaw
theater,
dropped.
Everyone in the theater was like, "Okay, this is where it's going."
Well, my mouth was open when he like put it in his face. The book, and
but then when he broke
his jaw,
it was like, "Oh my god, this is how this movie's gonna be."
Right. Yeah.
And then the whole movie was just like a gore fest.
Yeah.
Nothing was as shocking as that opening one because you didn't expect it to be that bad.
Yeah.
But like that set the tone for the whole movie. You're like, okay, this is the movie.
Yeah.
I actually like that better than the gunshot scenes because like the gunshot scenes were too clean, you know. But like this one was like you got to like brutalize a body.
Right.
When you look at it though, it's kind of weird. Like even with the It thing with this horror movie stuff, it's weird because it's like it's just a human problem. The raccoons are like, what the frig's going on over here? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And like just because we're human, it's like our problem. But if there was like honeybees are probably having like their own horror movies about like global warming. They're like, oh, we can't, but like humans don't care. We're like, okay, whatever.
Right.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Like every time I watch those horror movies, I'm like, nature doesn't care. Like sure, like we care,
right?
Because our species, but like at the same time, like nobody else cares.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I still think that was so weird that it came from space. It's
yeah,
like, come on, bro.
I didn't really. I was like, okay, sure.
that was fascinating that he drugged his friend. You know, like.
Oh yeah.
It's funny because he's like, "Oh, this water tastes weird."
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, anything else about it?
I don't like. It's hard. Like I don't watch a lot of horror movies.
Would you watch It 3 if it came out?
Again, it has to have. I don't know. Maybe an appeal. I'll probably watch it like when it's out in
Yeah, it's like what?
streaming or something versus.
I hate those movies that like you're already committed. It's like Marvel movies and Fast and Furious. It's like you're committed, so you just gotta keep watching them.
Right.
You know, you're like, why am I gonna stop now, bro? I already saw the last like 7. Might as well watch this one too.
Right.
I like that they're doing Hobbs and Shaw though. That's cool. It's like a cool spin-off.
Well, you saw that, right?
Oh, so good. Like that's. It's not at all Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
But it's like it's an awesome movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So final score? Did you shift
I'll
it?
stick to 7.
7. Yeah, I was gonna stick to 8. Like, yeah.
It's good to finish it.
Like you should definitely watch it.
Yeah.
If you've already started, like you've seen number 1, like you might as well watch number 2. And number 2 is like, it's still good. You know, 7 and 8, like so total combined score is like 7.5. So it's still good. It's basically the IMDb score.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a journey. Right.
Yeah. I think
there's a lot of emotion tied into it. There's a lot of like stuff about like you connect to the characters. Like I really felt connected to the character. That's one thing actually I really liked about it. Like I felt connected to the characters. Like the way from the first one, I was like, oh, like, wow, these kids are sick. And then like the second one, you're like, you care about who they've become as people.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And especially the way they chose the actors, like it made you care even more because those actors were like really good. So it's like you, you invested emotionally.
Yeah. I mean, I like the comedy a lot.
Yeah,
At that
they
part,
felt like friends.
so, yeah.
They actually felt like friends. So that's again like that genuineness sold the movie
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, so what's the next movie that's coming out? Joker?
And this next month, I don't know if anything else this month, but
Yeah.
Joker
So-
is next month. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
That's looking like it's doing really good at TIFF and other.
Yeah, it's got like a 9.5 or something so far. 9.3?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
I think it
really-
won
really high score.
somewhere like another award. Or
Nice.
something.
Okay, awesome. And yeah, we're still trying to I don't know if it's the real Joker. I don't want to read any spoilers because there's probably gonna
Yeah,
be,
yeah,
like,
yeah. I just want to go. I just want to like enjoy it in
So
the movie. and
I
see
don't
what
know if
happens.
this is like Joker, like Dark Knight Joker, or if this is like a psychopath.
Like not Joker,
Like he's not actually Joker, he's just psychopath,
right?
you know?
Yeah, we'll see. I think we should watch it.
Yeah, oh, for sure. It would be cool
Right,
if
yeah.
like, remember the little boy whom he made smile? If like that little boy became Joker, right? That'd be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then like how you were saying, like Thomas Wayne was the guy in the tuxedo.
Oh yeah. I think something like I think Bruce's dad's in there.
Yeah, so that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we could technically
I
just check
don't
the IMDb's to see who the cast is, and
Yeah,
we're like, is he actually?
But we
in
don't
it?
want to ruin that for
Yeah,
ourselves.
totally. But I feel
prefer
like
the movie to just. I want to follow the story in the movie.
totally, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people were saying that like Joaquin Phoenix, he really like committed himself to the role,
Yeah.
and like you could see it with the body transformation,
Mhm.
and like the way he's acting. It's like it's very like committed. I
Mhm.
liked it. I thought that was pretty sick. So I'm stoked for that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
Till
I
next
think this
time.
might be if it is Joker, it will be his. Would it be his first like Joker origin story, right?
Yeah, but he'd be so old by the time Bruce Wayne became like Batman.
Yeah.
Because he's already old in this. He looks like he's like 50 or something,
Mm-hmm.
right? So then, like, to
Yeah,
wait
yeah,
for
yeah.
Bruce Wayne to turn 30, you're gonna be like 80 years old, bro. Like, come on. Yeah,
We'll see.
It'll
Yeah.
be fascinating to see. Unless it's like one of those like ancient Batman movies where it's like olden time Batmans.
I think. I mean, I like what if it is Joker, like I like what DC's just doing. Like, just stick to. Doesn't like matter what the timeline. There's no real like fitting between other movies. It's
Right.
just like a good story about Joker.
Oh, I heard what's his name dropped out. Robert Pattinson. He dropped out of being Batman.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I thought it was still being.
No, that's what I thought too. And then this person was like, "Oh, he dropped out as well."
I don't know.
Nobody
I read.
wants to play that character.
I'm not too sure. Oh. About
Which,
that.
well, speaking of which, it's interesting to think about like Spider-Man, how he'll be in the next Marvel movies,
Or won't be.
or won't be. Yeah, but he said like he was gonna be it. So like maybe
I don't know.
take on a new name. Speedaro,
Yeah.
Speedro, Tony Jr.
Yeah,
Iron Spider.
I want to see where
Yo,
that
what
goes.
If, what if they just call him Iron Spider, yo?
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, all right, Sony, you can have the name Spider-Man, but we got Iron Spider. It's like, hey, Peter, what happened to your old nickname? No, you have to continue the Spider-Man series. Like, the way it ended in the last one was too epic. When he told everyone who he was.
Yeah, they will continue the Spider-Man, just under Sony only.
But it's like, you need those actors from Marvel.
Yeah, I don't know.
Iron Spider, bro.
I think,
Iron Spider. Could you imagine if we see Iron Spider? Like a totally different name for Spider-Man?
Right.
That would be such like take that. It's like a checkmate at that point. You're like, okay, you can keep Spider-Man.
Right.
Disney owns Marvel, right?
Yeah.
So, but they just don't own the Marvel. They don't own Spider-Man, the comic or the show, the movie.
No, Spider-Man in general.
Really? Eh? So even if Marvel puts out a Spider-Man comic, the money.
Marvel puts out Spider-Man comic? No, they have the rights for that. Like,
so okay, totally. So
it's a movie.
It's, under
It's
Disney.
like it's more like movie, TV, and all that kind of
Okay, cool,
rights
cool.
is under Sony.
So could you imagine the biggest power play that you can see is that Marvel's like, okay, and then in the comics they start writing Iron Spider. Like they're like, okay, Peter's gonna be the new Tony, Iron Spider, and then you program in most people's minds that actually read comics that Iron Spider is the next one,
Right.
and they just change the movie title to Iron Spider instead of Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
That way, like, Sony does get the Spider-Man name,
Mm-hmm.
and they keep the franchise, but they don't get the whole, you know,
Mm-hmm.
story behind it. But I
Right.
mean, would that count towards like Aunt May, Peter Parker, like the actual names? Do you think they have the whole rights to like the actual names of Spider-Man, or just Spider-Man the name itself? Because then they could just go like totally left field and be like, "Hey, I changed my name because everyone's looking for Peter Parker. So now my new name is like Johnny Smith." It's like, you know what I mean?
Right. I don't know. We'll see where this thing goes.
Because legally, all they're entitled to is the names, right? The characters. But then you just like you. It's just like it's like Marvel versus DC, right? Like they have similar characters, similar superpowers. But
Yeah.
each have different names,
Yeah.
different origins.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see how this is gonna work out.
Yeah. But that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, true. And I'm excited for the Uncharted movie.
I think they just lost a director. again.
No, really.
Yeah, it's
So Tom Holland's not gonna be Nathan Drake?
no, I didn't say actor. I said director.
No, yeah.
So that means
Like the
they're
movie's
still
done, or-
waiting to no.
Oh.
There's still nothing's been done yet.
Okay.
It's just being even more delayed now.
Do you remember The Crow?
Yeah.
So Jason Momoa was supposed to play the Crow, but then that movie fell apart because they didn't want to do a disservice to like Brandon Lee,
Okay.
Bruce Lee's son, who played the first Crow.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And that's how he died, actually, in that movie.
Oh.
Yeah, so like in that movie, there was supposed to be a blank or something,
Mm-hmm.
but there was like allegedly is a bullet, or maybe the blank still shot out. I don't really know, but like the gun like actually shot him and he
Mhm.
died.
Oh.
Yeah, crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, movie business crazy. It's interesting that they pump these out every year, eh? You never really think about the economy of business, the economy of movies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but like the movie industry is like shelling out lots of money. It's
But
a
this is
multi-million
Disney-
dollar.
a movie in general, yeah, but Disney is the one that's making all the money.
No, totally. But I'm talking about like commerce, right?
Yeah.
So like think about like the commerce associated with making movies, and like
Mhm.
so many jobs are built, and like we do this every year. We're such like an entertainment economy, you
Yeah.
know, fashion, like movies.
Mm-hmm.
They're like what's driving business,
Yep.
right? You know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah.
it's all about indulging our senses and entertaining ourselves. Yeah.
True.
Anyways, till next time. Yeah, I guess normal Socratic Gamers podcast next week. No movie. But yeah, stay tuned. Check this movie out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's good to finish it all. So
Yeah. Till next time.
cool.
Take it easy.
Bye.